Matthew chapter 8, verse 11. And I say unto you that many shall come from the east and the west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, or Ka Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. This lesson is going into our stories will be told. Okay. We will be written about. The man of the Lord, the elect in this time that's doing the work. Okay. That's sacrificing, that fears Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. You receive the money. You pushing forward the money. All right. You have forsaken your life. You will be written about. Okay. Because when you read the scripture, I read it again, Matthew 8, verse 11. And I say unto you that many shall come from the east and the west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. Right. And Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was written about. We can read about these guys. Okay. These men, these honorable men, because they served Yahweh Shema Shai. They feared Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. Now us doing the work, we are going to be written about. But we got to finish the work, man. Yahweh Shai came and different men of the Lord came and they finished the work. Okay. And that's why you can read about them. So in the kingdom of heaven, when it says they shall sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay, there's a lot of men that's going to be added to that list. There's going to be great men, okay, that people are going to be able to see. Think about that, man. It's going to be something special, man. You sitting down talking to Abraham. That's going to be amazing. You sitting down talking to Jacob himself. All right. Think about that. All right. Yahweh Shai himself. You're sitting down talking to him. Okay. So what we're doing is not a light thing here. It's heavy. It's spiritual. We are glorifying Yahweh Shema Shai on the earth. All right. Now, when you read Matthew chapter 19, I'm going to start at verse 27. It says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? So Peter is talking to Yahweh Shai. Okay, verse 28. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that you which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, right? Because the prophet's going to come back in his time. Okay. The prophets then, back then or back now. Okay. We don't know who is who, but the men of the Lord are here, man, to finish the job, to continue to do the work. Okay. It said that we shall prophesy and be witnesses. Okay. In Judea, Jerusalem, and the uttermost part of the earth. When you read Acts chapter 1. Okay. Let's continue on. So it says, in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, you also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And you best believe when that time manifests, okay, the different men that were regenerated in this time, whoever you are doing the work, you're going to be written about. Your story will be told, man. Just like it's written in the book that we read now, man. You're going to be written about. Your kids, okay, all of Israel, all right? Hell, the other nations are going to be able to read about you and say, oh, this is this guy. He did this. He did that. You know, honorable, man. That's an honor to be written about, man. Okay. And your overcomings, the different things you have done to get over is going to be written about. Not all the things, because we don't know everything that the disciples went through in their mind and what they dealt with other than what's written. Like it talks about that Yahweh Shai did many miracles that even this world couldn't hold them all. Okay. If it was written in a book, it'd be many books of miracles. Okay. But overall, we're going to be written about, man. And it's going to show how we overcame. If you overcome, you will be one of those men, man. And that's not a light thing. Let's read on. Verse 29. And everyone that have forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. And that's heavy, man. That scripture right there is heavy. That shows a super duper sacrifice. Okay. That you will even have to forsake father or mother or wife or children or lands. Okay. That's the reality of this sacrifice, man. All right. That's going to make you be written about, man, that you were able to overcome different things coming in your way. Okay, because Satan is going to try to get in your way through people, through all kinds of things, man. Try to get in your path to make you quit, to make you give up, to make you lose hope. All right. But if you fight the good fight of faith and get back up when you fall, you will be written about, man. Your fall and getting back up will be written about. Okay. You will be honored in the kingdom of heaven. You talking about on a high level. Okay. You talking about Yahweh Shai, King David under him, the rest of the 12, the other men of the Lord. You talking about the highest in the whole universe, man, in all creation, in all existence. That is not a small deal. Okay. Written about forever, man. Nobody can change it. Nobody can take it. See, Esau, in his world, he likes to change things and be deceitful and, try to trick everybody. But when our kingdom come, all that trickery is done with. Okay. It's going to be what it is, man. The truth is going to be stamped and delivered. And nobody can say shit about it. Now from there, let's go to Romans chapter 8. Let's start at verse 17. It says, let's start at verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. And if children, then heirs, heirs of Yahweh and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. Okay. Yahweh Shai was written about. Was he not? So to be joint heirs, okay, it's already prophesied. It's already meant for you to be written about, for your story to be told. Okay. You saw the Most High set it up. It's beautiful, man. So when you're going through your tribulations and going through different things and tough times and low moments, that's part of your story. You have to look at it and have that vision to see past that and look at the overall picture here. Okay. The overall picture. Even when you talk about the founding fathers, right, of the Edomites, them devils, the mega devils. Okay, the reason why these Edomites are getting mad that those monuments are getting taken down and destroyed, and even to talk about them being taken down, even if they still up, it pisses them off. Why? Because that's their story. Okay, that's their story, man. Even though it's wicked and evil, that's their story. Okay, they honor that story of how their forefathers came over here, took over the world, enslaved us, okay, being the ultimate devils. They glory in that story, okay, but that's an evil story. With us, it's going to be pure righteousness, man. Gods of the earth, the sons of the power. So let's read. It says, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Right, man. You suffer when you forsake all. Different spirits mess with you, try to get you back into the worldly mind state. Okay, you suffer mentally, and we suffer physically too. Okay, but it says that we may be glorified together. Right, man. Gods, joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, written about, our story told forever. Okay, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh. Right, man. So all his sons going to be written about. His sons are going to be written about, man. The ones who's doing the work. Okay, sacrificing their life, glorifying them on earth, is going to be written about. And it's going to be special. Think about it, man. You're going to be written about in a whole new world. You're talking about the earth beautified. Okay, our foundations built up with different precious stones, new bodies, the whole world in order. The earth is fruitful. Everything. I mean, this is going to be a new world for real, man. So to be written about in that estate, in that new world, it's going to be glorious, man. It's going to be glorious, man. All right. Let's read a couple more suffering scriptures. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10. But the God of all grace, who have called us unto his eternal glory by Yahweh Shai, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, because suffering is part of your story. That's how your story going to be told, man. Did not Paul get stoned? Did not Paul persecute the church? Okay, but he overcame that through the spirit and mercies of Yahweh Shai. All that's told. That's written down. Okay. So even though he had his horrible moments, King David had his horrible moments. Okay. We're going to have our bad moments written about too. Just like King David, just like Paul. Okay. Peter made his mistakes, just like Peter. But the overall picture is going to be glorious. What we were able to overcome through our faith and our fight and belief and trust in Yahweh Shema Shai and doing the work. Okay, so it says, suffer a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. Right, man. To settle you, man. And it's truth, man. Okay, to be joint heirs. To be joint heirs. That's the point. All right. I'll end it on this. Romans chapter 8, verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh Shai? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? Right. And when you read this, you can read about all the different stories of the prophets in the past. Okay. They had all these different things in their story. Tribulation, distress, persecution. Okay. Nakedness, man. They had horrible moments where they were being worldly, man, and doing evil. Okay. But that didn't take them from the love of Yahweh Shema Shai. They overcame it. Okay. And they were written about. They were written about. Okay. Now, even those guys who did not overcome, okay, certain man that Yahweh Shema Shai chooses that did not overcome and played a big part on the opposite side are going to be written about too. Okay. But that's not good. You don't want to be written about, being Judas, turning over Yahweh Shai. You don't want to be written about being Saul, being evil, trying to kill David. Okay. Through jealousy and envy. You don't want to be those men. You want to be on the right-hand side written about. Just want to make that point. So with that, I hope you're edified. Hey, when you're going through your issues, you're going through your tribulations, understand, man. Okay, all these different things will be written about, man. Just overcome and keep believing. We at the end. With that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, or Ka Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the Elder Great Millstone, and shalom to your Akam out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.